Today is my last day at work. Not go overboard with newborn clothes because they don't need a whole lot. I'm 32 weeks today, and it's my last day of work. So, cheers. Hello everybody, happy Thursday. No, Wednesday. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, hello. My name is Gabby. I'm 27. I live here in regional Victoria, Australia. I'm a qualified pastry chef who is literally going on maternity leave today, but I'm also a stay-at-home mum as I have a almost 2-year-old, 22-month-old, and I'm 32 weeks pregnant with baby number 2. Today is my last day at work. I have been looking forward to this day for the last couple of weeks. If this is the first video that you are watching of mine, physically this pregnancy has been very hard as I struggle with varicose veins. If you have been pregnant and you also struggled with varicose veins, I'm sure you know exactly how I am feeling. But physically it has been a struggle, especially being on my legs all day, and this being my second pregnancy, the veins are so much worse. Last time I worked full time, I still went to the gym 4 days a week, took the dog for a walk every single day, and I worked full time up until I was 34 weeks, if that's right. And then I went down to part-time. Well, when I say part-time, I mean as in I only dropped like 2 hours a day on a shift, or like 3 hours maybe, up until I was 36 weeks, and then I went on maternity leave last time. But my veins were nowhere near as bad as what they are now. Also, my midwives do not want me baking past 30 weeks, but I'm baking at 32. In my last pregnancy, because I was working full time, my workplace had to offer me a position somewhere else in the bakery that was safer for me to work in, which was working out the front. But I don't want to be taking hours away from other people who actually need the hours. So I said to them, if you don't have anything for at the front, then I will just finish up and just call it that. So I did an extra 2 weeks of baking out the back, more just like light stuff. I've only been baking like cookies and brownie and little cakes and all that sort of stuff. And I've also been working a couple of hours less than normal just to help with like the physical aspect of it. But since they don't have any work for me out the front, which is perfectly fine, I'm just gonna call it and finish up here. And it's funny because it's exactly a year ago that I came back to work. I started back after maternity leave literally on the 7th of April, and today it's the 8th of April. So pretty much exactly a year ago I started back at work, and now I'm finishing up again with baby number 2. And then tomorrow it'll be day 1 of nesting. I have not done a single thing other than purchasing things. I've just got everything in here's bassinet. Nothing's been washed, nothing's been organized. I need to change the rooms over. I need to cook meals. Like I need to do all of these things. Amelia starts at daycare soon, so I need to do that. We need to transition her into her new room. So there's just so many things that I need to do that I need to finish up work first so I can get into everything. But also just enjoy these last couple of weeks, just Amelia and I, until he arrives. So yeah, let's get into the day. Last day. Woo woo. I'm actually excited. I'm pretty pumped. I've been pretty over it. I'm definitely very excited for today to end. But anyway, let's get into it. And yeah, let's see if I get any clips today. Hello everybody, happy Thursday. Officially day 1 of being on maternity leave, being able to nest. Very excited. Finishing up at work yesterday was good. It was a relief. And now I can finally just relax, get into nesting mode, get started on organizing everything because I haven't organized a single thing. I have bought all the stuff that I think that I need, but I just need to like go through everything and reorganize everything. Amelia is needing to swap rooms. I'm going to need to swap her clothes over. I need to go through her clothes and put the clothes away. I need to wash all the baby stuff, go through all of the newborn stuff. Just a whole lot of things that I need to go through and just start cleaning and organizing. So Amelia is getting looked after today by my mother-in-law. Bless. So I have all of this morning to do jobs and get things organized before I have to go to a midwife appointment later this afternoon at like 2 o'clock or something like that. I've got to leave here by 1:30 to go to that appointment. So yeah, all exciting stuff. Before I get into getting to all of the organizing, I thought I would quickly show you what my mum gave me yesterday. She couldn't help herself and she went to Country Road and got some baby things. Just some like really nice quality baby stuff, which was really nice of her. She got a little newborn onesie, a little beanie to go with it. How cute is that? A little cardigan, nice woolen cardigan. A bunny. Amelia is obsessed with the bunnies, and the second I took this out of the bag, she was like, bunny. Girlfriend, this is not for you. This is for the brother. And also a swaddle blanket. Super cute. So now I just have to start washing everything and yeah, just get into it. I've just gotten out some of the baby clothes and some of the things that I've bought. I thought I would just quickly show you. Just about to organize it all and then go pop it all in the wash. I've only bought a couple of 5-0 onesies, a handful of 4-0 onesies, and I've only just got a little handful of the 3-0s, which is like 0 to 3 month old clothes. From what I've gathered from when we had Amelia is to not go overboard with newborn clothes because they don't need a whole lot. For me, personally, we mostly put a bib on Amelia pretty much all the time because they spew, you know, pretty much all the time. Instead of having to have 100 million clothes and putting them in 4 different outfits every single day, we just kept changing the bibs. So we bought a big pack of bibs. I literally bought the exact same pack of bibs for this boy. I just buy a really big pack of cheap bibs. This is a 10 pack. The time that Amelia would spit up, she would just do it on the bib and then she wouldn't do it on the clothes and wreck the clothes. We'll just throw the bibs out when she was finished with them. So I'm going to do the exact same thing with this little boy. He will probably be living in bibs a lot of the time. They are quite the lifesaver. More people should do it more often because bibs are very inexpensive. The clothes can be very expensive. I'd rather change their outfit once or twice a day than having to change it 5 times just because they spewed on themselves. I've got 2 of these 5-0 onesies, just this little cheap one, and this one is a leftover one from when I had Amelia, just a little Bonds onesie, and I think I got this one from Best and Less, very cheap. How much was it? I think it might have only been $5 or something like that. So I got that one from Best and Less, and then I've got a fair few 4-0s. Oh, Jesus. 3-packer set from Kmart. Oh, not Kmart, Target. Well, they're practically the same thing at this rate, honestly. I got this 3-pack from Target, a little dinosaur, and just a cute little plain one. And then these ones I got from Best and Less. Cute little fox one and just another animal print. And then my mother-in-law has just dropped off some clothes when she picked Amelia up. She got me this 4-0 dinosaur onesie. And then I got another free set from Big W. They had some good stuff going on the other day when I went there. And then again, my mother-in-law just dropped these off, just these 2 other onesies. And that should be plenty for now. If I feel like I need to go out and go buy more things, Nick can always just go out and get a couple of extras. I've also whipped out some of the singlets that Amelia used to wear, so I'll need to start cleaning those. Look how tiny these are. Oh my god. I also went and bought him a pack of socks because I don't have any socks. How do I not have any socks? And then I've got these sleeping sacks, these very thick winter sleeping sacks that Amelia used to wear when she was a little newborn. I just have 2 of those. These are the winter ones. I buy Ergo Pouch Personally, they are my favorite. Amelia loved to be swaddled all nice and tight, made her very calm. She slept beautifully in that way, so hopefully this baby boy is the exact same. Two nice thick winter ones. I have some leftover bassinet sheets from when I had Amelia, so I'm just gonna clean those and get them all ready. And then I went to Big W the other week and I bought the changing table covers, bought 2 of those, and then bought 2 sets of cot sheets. These were from Big W, very inexpensive. I bought the exact same ones for Amelia, literally the same brand, and they're still in perfect condition, and they were literally like $15 each, $10 each. Very cheap, and they do the trick. And then I just need to go through a bunch of Amelia's swaddles and like blankets. And then other things that I bought was like some new dummies, because obviously they need new dummies, and I bought new nipples for the bottles because the bottles are in very perfect condition, but I read online that you should buy new bottle teats, so that's what we've done. We just bought new teats for the bottles. I have to just go and clean all of those, get all of the bottles out at some stage, probably not anytime soon because I don't need to have those ready anytime soon. That'll be a last minute thing, I think. Yeah, I just need to unpack everything. I'll pop it all in a washing basket and start washing stuff, although it just started to rain. So love that for me. Anyway, I'm going to unwrap all of this stuff and start getting organised. The mattress covers, doonas, pillowcases, pillows, any of the packaging that they come in, keep them. They are so handy for storage. Free, you don't have to go out to the reject shop to go buy and spend $10, $20, $30 on containers. The packaging that those things come in is like perfect to store baby stuff. So just a tip if you don't want to have to go out and spend money on storage containers. These do perfectly fine. My mum did it. It is like the best tip that my mum ever gave me because she did it with all of our stuff growing up. She just reused the packaging and it is the best hack. Hello everybody. It's a few days later now. It is Monday, another day of nesting. I have Amelia getting looked after by my mother today. So even though I'm not working anymore, today is the first day that I'm not back at work, but my mum still wants to continue having Amelia every single Monday, so she has her today. So today I've been doing a bit of cleaning. I went to the gym, I just took the dog for a walk, I've had a little bit of me time, and now I'm going to get started on doing a bit more organizing. The other day I went and got a couple of storage things because I want to start tackling organizing the toys that is in Amelia's walk-in wardrobe. But before I do that, I had to go buy a bunch of tubs. I just went and bought a bunch of really cheap white tubs from the reject shop. They just look like that, just like little baskets to not only put little toys in, but to also pop in swaddles and blankets. I can always pop them in these as well. Just use them for multiple different things. And I also picked up these little ones as well to use in the drawers as like these little compartment divider sort of things. I did this sort of thing when I first had Amelia, but as she's gotten older, I've taken containers out and I've gone and used containers in different spots around the house. So I don't have any more. So I've gone and bought some extras. I also want to get started on hanging some of her winter clothes. We are eventually getting drawers in our wardrobes, but for the meantime, Amelia is going to have to share the drawers that is in the nursery. So my plan was I'm going to try and hang up as much clothes as I can. So I'll hang up the jumpers, the jackets. I'll pop those in the wardrobes, and then the rest of the stuff. There's a third drawer that I do not use. It's kind of just become a junk drawer. I'm gonna empty that all out, and I'm gonna pop all of Amelia's clothes in that bottom drawer, and then I'm gonna pop the little boy's clothes in the middle drawer, and then the top drawer is like nappies, creams, socks, beanies, all that sort of stuff. So that's the plan. So I went and got little coat hangers for Amelia's wardrobe, but also for the little boy wardrobe for all of his jumpers and things. And that is the plan. We'll see how I go, because I've got to still fold all of the boy stuff. I was able to wash that all yesterday, and so I've just got to go and fold it all and then start organizing everything. I also went to the chemist because as I went through the drawers the other day, I noticed that pretty much all of the baby medicine is out of date. So I've just gone and replenished a few things, such as like baby Panadol, Infocol. I've also bought a bit of Dimadol, and the rest of it was pretty much fine. So the nappy cream is all up to date, the eczema cream is up to date, and what else do you use? Oh, the nasal spray. That's also fine. So I'll pop these in the bathroom. I've moved all of the medicine stuff that used to be in the drawers as well, but I've just popped that in the communal baby bathroom. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm not expecting to get it all done today because it's 2:30, and I had the most shocking sleep. I took forever to fall asleep last night. It was probably, the last time I looked at the clock, it was like 11 o'clock. And then I woke up at 4:30 this morning. So that was fun. Let's see how much I can get done before I crash. Before I do anything, I'll give you a quick visual as to what it is that I'm wanting to do with the drawers. So welcome to the nursery. These are the drawers that I'm working with both of the babies, because we are wanting to get drawers for both the bedrooms, this walk-in wardrobe and the other wardrobe in there as well. But the plan is, so down the bottom here is kind of like a junk drawer. I've moved some of Amelia's clothes in here, but it's pretty much just a junk drawer. This was the drawer with all of the clothes. So when Amelia was a baby, I had all of her baby clothes in here. And then at the top is like, I've got nappies. I've cleaned this up a little bit, but I've got all of the different creams. And then in here I did have medicines, but I've thrown them all out. And then at the back here I've just got socks. But for the baby boy, I'll put like socks, I'll put his bibs, beanies and all that sort of stuff probably in there, just because it's easy to grab. And then at the top I just keep the moisturizer there because it's just convenient to grab. So that is the plan. And then in the wardrobe, Amelia's wardrobe is so not organized. So at the top here I have a shitload of toys, just like little knick-knacky toys. So I want to just organize all of this and pop them all in those tubs, and then all of Amelia's clothes, all these ones will go on new coat hangers. These are just coat hangers I've stolen from like Kmart and Big W. So I'll put them on all the new coat hangers and I'll organize it in the other wardrobe. And then on the floor here is usually where I keep, that's just the porta cot, but I usually keep the nappies here and the wipes just here down the bottom as well. Not too sure what else to put in here, but I'll work it out. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's just see how much I can execute this afternoon, because I still have to like fold all of the little boy stuff up, like all the blankets. I need to fold it all and do all of that as well. So let's just see how much I can organize this afternoon before I crash and fall apart.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand. There's no way to speak or reach out my hand. Watching the paper slowly unfold, bracing for news that I can't bear to hold. While I'm
It is a lot later. I've put Amelia to bed, I've showered, and I'm ready to chill out for the night, which I think we're going to pass out very early tonight since I've been up since 4:30. I thought I would just quickly sign the vlog off here. Thank you guys so much for watching and following along for these last couple of days. Obviously, a whole lot more organising is to be done still. I still need to pop all of the little boy's clothes away and reorganize the drawers and do all of that. But I'm pretty happy with what I've accomplished today and for the last few days, accumulating things and washing all of the clothes and doing all of that. So I'm definitely feeling accomplished, and I'm definitely feeling tired. So I'm keen to sit and chill on the couch until I am going to fall asleep. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then definitely subscribe to follow along for more in the future. But anyway, I'm going to sit and chill out for the evening. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!